Oh man, this is it. The 93rd Academy Awards. 2020 has been a very unprecedented year for movies, and a lot of award shows have forced to do kind of like a hybrid thing where where only the host and a couple of presenters maybe are actually at the theater, auditorium, whatever, and then all the speeches are from home. A lot of film releases were delayed or pushed directly to a streaming service, or did a hybrid thing of both theater and like HBO Max or Disney Plus. And yeah, it's been a very weird year for movies. So, due to the pandemic and how it affected the film industry, I honestly have no idea what's gonna get nominated at the Oscars. Well, I mean, I have an idea of, some films that are definitely gonna be nominated in certain categories, but for the most part, I honestly have no idea, and I'm really excited to read the nominations for the 93rd Academy Awards. Now, just this quick disclaimer before we start. Well, two quick disclaimers. One, I genuinely have no idea yet what is nominated, and two, I'm not going to be reacting to all the nominees. Like, I'm not going to react to react to like best animated short film. Although that Netflix short film, if anything happens, I love you, is definitely going to be nominated. Even though I haven't seen it yet, heard good things about it, definitely will see it, but just haven't seen it yet. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with the lowest category, which will probably be best visual effects. I'm gonna read off of Wikipedia, actually, or maybe not Wikipedia. So for best visual effects, we have for the nominees: Love and Monsters, The Midnight Sky, Mulan, The One and Only Ivan, and Tenet. Yeah, yeah. No, no. I guess the only surprise there is Love and Monsters. I didn't think that that film would even be recognized by the Academy at all. It did have pretty good visual effects. So, but Tenet's gonna win. We all know Tenet's gonna win. Moving on to best sound. Oh, sorry, I'm not reading this off of Wikipedia anymore. Actually, I decided to go on Variety instead. Best production design. Wow, really? The Father got nominated. That's interesting. All right, so best production design: The Father, Mank, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, News of the World, and Tenet. Tenet. I mean, Tenet. Like there were a lot of great technical aspects of Tenet, but there wasn't anything really remarkable. Well, it was probably one of the few worlds and production and sets that didn't look as impressive. Although I guess production design isn't just sets; it's like everything. But I don't know. I would have liked to see Personal History of David Copperfield on here. The sets on that one looked production on that one looked great, but it's gonna be Mank. Hollywood, they love Oscars love Hollywood, so it's gonna be Mank that wins. Best makeup and hairstyling: Emma, Hillbilly Elegy, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Mank, and Pinocchio. I didn't even know that a Pinocchio movie came out this year. Okay, cool. Uh, a little surprised that Birds of Prey wasn't on here, but I mean, I guess that came out all the way back in February. Oh, but then again, they nominated and gave the Oscar to Suicide Squad for makeup. So I thought that because of that, Birds of Prey would be nominated, but I mean, yeah, no real surprise. Besides that, no real surprises. Ma Rainey's probably gonna win, or Hillbilly, I guess. I don't know. Moving on to Best International Feature Film. I'm so glad the Academy didn't nominate Minari for foreign film, for international film, because it's not an international film. Anyway, Another Round, nice. Better Days from Hong Kong, that's interesting. Collective from Romania, another good film. The Man Who Sold His Skin from Tunisia, that title makes me want to see this movie actually. And Quo Vadis Ida. from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Another round's gonna win. I mean, yeah, it's definitely gonna be another round. That film was my personal favorite international film of the year, and it's a lot of other people's favorites. So I think that's gonna win. Best film editing: The Father, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and The Trial of the Chicago 7. I'm really glad that the Academy recognized The Father for editing because I think that film did a really great job with like editing and just in general, telling the story of a man going through dementia. But yeah, I think that I hope that The Father wins, but it'll probably be what's it called? It'll probably be Trial of Chicago 7 that wins. Best documentary short? Nope. Best documentary feature. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Collective was nominated for both, just like Honeylands last year. It was nominated for both international film and documentary, so that's interesting. Collective, Crib Camp, The Mole Agent, interesting. My Octopus Teacher, and Time. Now, for me personally, Time tells a really powerful story, but just the way it told it felt a little bit pretentious to me. I would have liked to see Dick Johnson Is Dead or The Donut King or Feels Good Man nominated, but out of these, my personal favorite to win is Crip Camp. Moving on to Best Cinematography: Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, News of the World, Nomadland, and The Trial of the Chicago 7. I liked Trial of the Chicago 7, but cinematography-wise, there was nothing remarkable about that movie. You could have replaced that with a lot of other films. First Cow, Minari, even Tenet. Even Tenet looked better than Trial of the Chicago 7, and Tenet, besides Following, is Christopher Nolan's worst-looking movie. Still looks better than Trial of Chicago 7, though. Mank's gonna win. Although if Nomadland won for cinematography, I wouldn't be upset with that because that film looked great as well. But Mank's gonna win. Moving on to animated film: Onward, Over the Moon, nice. A Shaun the Sheep movie, Farmageddon, nice. Soul, and Wolfwalkers. I love Wolfwalkers, but Soul's gonna win. Best live action short film? No. Best animated short film? No. Best costume design: Emma, Mank, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Mulan, and Pinocchio. Again, haven't seen Pinocchio, so I don't know like what the sets and costumes are like in that movie. Would have been nice to see personal history of David Copperfield on here, but I think I don't know, probably Ma Rainey's might or Emma might win. Best sound design: Greyhound, Mank, News of the World, Soul, nice, Soul, and Sound of Metal. I guess out of all of these, oh no, actually no, yeah, definitely Sound of Metal. Sound of Metal. If Mank had pretty good sound design, but if that film wins over Sound of Metal, I'm actually gonna be upset. Like Sound of Metal had the best sound design of the year, and like how it was incorporated, how it was used to tell the story, how it was used to portray, Ruben's journey was inventive and creative and awesome. So Sound of Metal's got to win. Best original score: I don't know how to feel about this. The Five Bloods, Terrence Blanchard. Not a good. The only score on here that's not good, in my opinion. Mank by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. Minari by Emile Masseri. Nice. News of the World, James Newton Howard. And Soul by Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, and John Baptiste. I'm a little disappointed to not see Wolfwalkers by Bruno Kulai or First Cow by William Tyler on here. Really happy to see Minari. Like Golden Globes didn't nominate Minari for score, but I'm happy that the Oscars did. I would have replaced the Five Bloods with Wolfwalker's The First Cow. Uh, I don't know the score for. I haven't heard the score for News of the World. I purposely have avoided listening to it because I want to listen to it for the first time when I actually see the movie. My personal favorite to win, though, here is Soul. It's Soul. Even if Wolfwalkers or First Cow were to be nominated, I would still root for Soul. Although Minari, good job nominating that for score. You did better than Golden Globes. Best Original Song. Fight for You from Judas and the Black Messiah. Hear My Voice, The Trial of the Chicago 7. Husavik from Eurovision Song Contest. That's amazing. Wow. Okay. Low C, Scene from The Life Ahead, and Speak Now from One Night in Miami. My personal favorite of the songs that were on the Oscar shortlist was Rain Song from Minari, so I would have wanted that to win, but out of all these, Scene, not because that's my personal favorite out of all these songs, especially Usavik, but because Scene is written by Diane Warren, and she's been nominated like 15 times and hasn't won yet, so I guess I'm rooting for that one, just for her. Moving on to Best Original Screenplay, Judas and the Black Messiah, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and The Trial of the Chicago 7. I'm a little disappointed that Soul wasn't on here. I thought that film was actually one of the better written films of the year. But I guess out of all these, Trial of Chicago 7, I guess, yeah, that had really great writing. It's Aaron Sorkin, and I think it's going to win. So, moving on to Best Adapted Screenplay. But Borat's subsequent movie film. Okay. Uh, Borat's subsequent movie film, The Father, Nomadland, One Night in Miami, and The White Tiger. Borat. I liked Borat too, but you nominate that one over First Cow. Nomadland is my personal favorite to win out of all of these. Alright, yeah, let's just move on because my brain's getting fried. Alright, Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Okay, this one actually does, I think, deserve to be nominated for Borat. Maria Bakalova from Borat's subsequent movie film. Glenn Close, Hillbilly Elegy. Olivia Colman, The Father. Amanda Seyfried from Mank. Yes! Yoon Jung from Minari. I am very, very happy about that. Yeah, you're doing a lot better than Golden Globes Academy. A lot better. Yoon Jung's my favorite to win. Alright, moving on to Best Actor in Supporting Role. Really? I thought Lakeith Stanfield was the lead. I guess Warner Brothers submitted him for. Wait, didn't Warner Brothers say they were gonna submit him for lead consideration for lead actor? He was the lead in Judas and the Black Messiah, but they nominated him for supporting. Okay, all right. Well, not I mean, I'm happy that he's nominated. I think that he delivered an amazing performance. Everyone's talking about Daniel Kaluuya, and I'm happy to see Daniel Kaluuya get nominated here. But Lakeith was amazing. All right, so Sacha Baron Cohen, The Trial of the Chicago 7, Daniel Kaluuya, Judas and the Black Messiah, Lakeith Stanfield, Judas and the Black Messiah, Leslie Odom Jr., One Night in Miami, and Paul Raci for Sound of Metal. very, very happy about Paul Raci being nominated. Uh, I guess. Oh wow, with well, Daniel was always my favorite to win, but I actually thought that Lakeith delivered a slightly better performance. So this is tough now, yeah, because I genuinely did not think that he would be nominated for. I thought that, I mean, I didn't think Lakeith would be nominated at all because everyone's talking about Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. But I thought that if he were to be nominated, he would be nominated lead actor. But now he's nominated supporting actor. Oh man, I guess I'm still rooting for. Lakeith did deliver a slightly better performance, but Daniel's probably gonna win, and I wouldn't be too upset with that. All right, moving on to Best Actress in a Leading Role. Viola Davis, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Andra Day for the United States versus Billie Holiday, which I'm purposely not watching, by the way. I'm purposely not decide not to watch United States versus Billie Holiday because I've heard nothing but terrible things about that movie. But I've heard good things about Andra Day's performance, and the Academy seemed to really like her too. So, Vanessa Kirby, Pieces of a Woman. Frances McDormand, Nomadland. And Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman. So, I love Frances McDormand so much, and she's my personal favorite to win. However, I thought that Carey Mulligan did a phenomenal job in Promising Young Woman, so if she won, I wouldn't be upset. Best Actor in a Leading Role. Wow, Stephen Yeun got on. Oh, but he replaced Delroy Lindo. Actually, no. Gary Oldman should be replaced by Delroy Lindo. But anyway. Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal. Chadwick Boseman, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Anthony Hopkins, The Father. Gary Oldman, Mank. And Stephen Yeun for Minari. Delroy Lindo should have been nominated and won. Well, personally, I think that he was more the supporting actor, but Netflix was campaigning him for lead. So I think that he should have been nominated just in general and won. Delroy, because he delivered my favorite performance from any actor in 2020. But I guess out of all of these that were actually nominated, Hopkins was my personal favorite, but Boseman's going to win because of his unfortunate passing. And I wouldn't be upset with that because Boseman was great. He delivered his career best performance in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. So even though I slightly prefer Hopkins, I think that Chadwick will win, and I think that it would be deserved. Moving on to Best Director. Wow. Thomas Vinterberg for Another Round. I mean, I'm not complaining. David Fincher for Mank. Lee Isaac Chung for Minari. Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. And Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman. I'm happy with basically all of these. Yeah, I'm happy with basically all of these, and I think Chloe Zhao is my favorite to win. Even if she didn't direct my favorite out of all these films, I thought that her directing style was amazing. And I'm sorry, David Fincher, you should have won for A Social Network, but Chloe Zhao, I'm rooting for. And I feel a little bit bad for Regina King. Yeah, because like even though like I think it's fine if she wasn't nominated, I still feel bad for her because I love her. And One Night in Miami was a good movie, just not a great movie. All right, Best Picture. Here we go. The Father. Wow, okay. Judas and the Black Messiah. Nice. Mank. Minari. Oh, thank goodness. Nomadland. Promising Young Woman. Sound of Metal. And The Trial of the Chicago 7. I'm happy with basically all of these. I think that there should have been 10 nominees. Like, I don't know what the Academy's doing with, like, only nominating 9 or, like, 8 films. Like, go back to nominating 10. Like, that was a great thing, nominating 10 movies back in 2010. That way, amazing movies like Up could have also been nominated. But, like, go back to nominating 10. Yeah, I really don't get you, Academy. You only nominate 8. All right, well, I'm still happy with the what's it called? The Best Picture nominees overall. I guess Nomadland. is my favorite to win. It would have been awesome if Minari won for director and film. Going along the Korean hype train from Parasite last year, but that's not that's not gonna happen. No Man Land is my favorite out of all of these on here, so yeah, out of all of them, No Man Land's my favorite to win. And for the most part, there are definitely a few weird choices. Typical of the Academy, there are a few weird uh, choices, performances that were nominated, and some films that were snubbed. But for the most part, I actually really like the nominees this year. I really liked a lot of films I really liked from 2020 were actually nominated. So I'm really happy about that, and I really liked the nominations this year. And I want to know what you guys saw the nominees. Please comment down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really look forward to seeing the Oscars come April. And I hope that you guys are all doing well, and see you next time. Bye.